Hey beautiful people, how you guys doing? Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be giving you tips on how to navigate when you're new in the US. I know, sometimes it's just overwhelming. You don't know where to start. You're new, but you don't know where to start. I've been in your shoes. So yes, I'm here to make life easier. Thank you so much for stopping by. You guys have been amazing. Remember, this is another episode of real life. These are the things that are happening, and we have to talk about them so we can help each other grow and become better. So, yes, guys, let's just start with the basics, which involves social security. If you're in the US, you know that you can't function without your social security number. Now, what is that number? It's a unique identifier number for every individual. They're able to use the social security number to track your financials, to track everything that concerns you as a human being in this country. That's basically it. So when you have your social security number, you can do everything. Without that number, it is very limiting. From opening a bank account, you need a social security. To renting an apartment, buying a house, to building credit score, to doing this, you need your social security. I can't even overemphasize this. However, if you do not have a social security or you don't have it yet, alternative for you will be the ITIN, which is the individual tax identification number. I can do another video if you guys are interested on how you can get an individual tax identification number. That's another way to function in this country without a social security. Next is choosing a bank account, like choosing a bank that is perfect for you. So how do you open a bank account? Like I said, you need a social security or your ITIN. So you have to figure out what bank would be perfect for you, because the different banks, they have different customer service, different things. So you kind of have to figure out, okay, which bank would be perfect. Just go with the major banks, especially if you're in America. Just go with the major banks that will not run away with your small change. So like Bank of America, Chase, JP Morgan, Chase Bank, they'll not run with your small change. But they're kind of easy and straight to the point. Then, and if you kind of don't like have status, I think Bank of America kind of, even with the B1, B2, like with the tourist visa, you can actually open a bank account with Bank of America. So yeah, Bank of America, it just seems really straightforward and easy. So Chase too has some good options as well. If you have like a status here in the US, that's for Chase. But for Bank of America, they're a bit more like say lenient or a little bit more accommodating. I think that's the word, a bit more accommodating. So that's something to consider. This is just my personal opinion, guys. My personal opinion. So next for me on the line would be getting an apartment. Okay, it's better to actually find an apartment when you're in the US here, as opposed to trying to get it before you come. Because when you come, you might shock yourself. Americans know how to package very well. You might take nice pictures and they're all 3D. You don't know when you come, you'll be like, what I ordered versus what I got. So if you don't want to be in that situation, just come here first and then get on websites like apartment.com, rent.com. There's Zillow. I like Zillow. Zillow usually has like nice affordable apartments. So go through all these websites that are trusted, and of course do your research. But these are the ones that I feel like you'll be able to get, nice options, and then check out the options and decide so that you're able to settle in as soon as you can. Okay. Another thing you need to consider is networking. No man is an island. It's just one of the reasons why I started this channel, is for us to all come together and be able to hold each other's hands and to be able to help each other achieve greatness. So building a community is very important if you're new in the US. No man is an island. There's a lot of churches that have support groups for everybody, for both immigrants, people who are new in the system. Another thing that can be helpful is learning English. America is predominantly English speaking. So if you're coming into this country, it's important that you learn English. So if you come in here, there are some universities that actually offer free English training where you learn online. There are a lot of courses you can, learn online just so you can able to know how to speak English to communicate. Because even as an English speaking African, American English is still a bit confusing. So you need to understand the culture and the English so that you're able to communicate easily on the phone so they don't sell you. If that makes sense. Also trying to understand the credit system. Very important. I did a video about the credit, getting a card, you're getting your first credit card. Please watch that video. It will be very helpful. You need to understand basically how the system functions so that you're able to navigate your way through easily. So one thing I would advise you, please, when you come here, live below your means. You're not here to try and impress anybody. The time will come for you to flex. When you're new here, you just need to keep your head focused and just look at your goal, where you're heading to. Learn a skill if possible. Like way back in school, I used to make people's hair. So when I came to America, I used to make my own hair. I do my own cornrows, do my own wigs because you don't want to waste money when you're new in the country. So this is something you should consider. So you're able to save enough money. And I believe with all of that, the future is going to be so bright for you. And I can't wait to hear your testimony. All right, guys, if you have any tips to share, please do not forget to share them in the comments. Ask questions. Let's rub minds. You guys have been amazing. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. Your encouragement has been enormous, and I cannot thank you guys enough. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day. Bye.